Hi there and welcome. Let's talk about subtraction of polynomials. Here are the steps in subtracting polynomials. First, change the operation from subtraction to addition. Second, change the signs of the terms that are part of the subtrahend into its opposite signs. Lastly, follow the steps in adding polynomials. I have another video about the steps in adding polynomials, so you can check that one out for you to be guided. Now let's proceed with mind works, where we can have some examples for us to work out. So we have example number 1 with a given the quantity of 8a cubed plus 5b squared minus the quantity of 3a cubed minus 2b squared. So this first group is the minuend and the second group is the subtrahend, since our operation is subtraction. The first step is to change the operation, which is subtraction, to addition. Next is to change the sign of the terms that can be found in the subtrahend, which is the 3a cubed minus 2b squared. So we have positive 3 here, so since it's positive, we're gonna change that one into negative. And we have here negative 2, so since it's negative, we will change that one into positive. So again, the subtraction sign or the minus sign was changed into plus sign, and the subtrahend, the signs of the subtrahend were changed into its opposite sign. So if we are going to rewrite all the changes of the given, it will look like this. So as you can see, it becomes addition already, and the signs of the subtrahend are already changed as well. However, the minuend keeps untouched. Now let's proceed in doing the solution, and we're gonna rewrite again the minuend and the subtrahend. Minuend will be written at the top part, so make sure you will copy it at the top part. Again, we will just need to copy the minuend, which is 8a cubed plus 5b squared. And make sure it is arranged in alphabetical order. So A comes first before B. Now, after copying the minuend, let's have the addition sign, which will be placed here. Make it big so that you can see that clearly. And next, we're gonna copy the subtrahend, and it will be copied underneath the minuend. And since we are looking first for a cubed, make sure that you will also write negative 3a cubed at the lower part where you could see the 8a cubed. So we're gonna write now the negative 3a cubed, this part. So as you can see, they are both a cubed. Now let's proceed with positive 2b squared. So since it's b squared, we're gonna write it underneath the positive 5b squared. Since they are the same terms, they have the same variables and exponents. Now it's time for us to solve this one. We have first the numerical coefficient positive 8 plus negative 3. Since they don't have the same sign, the other one is positive, the next one is negative, so we're gonna subtract them. 8 minus 3 equals 5, and it's positive 5 since 8 is bigger than 3 and 8 is a positive number. So the answer is positive 5. For the variable and exponent, all we need to do is to copy the common variable and exponent, a cubed. Again, just copy the variable and exponent. Then we have positive 5 plus positive 2. So since the two numbers are both positive, then we're gonna add them together. and the answer is also a positive one. So 5 plus 2 equals 7, and we copy the common variable and exponent, which is b, and the exponent, which is squared. So the final answer that we have here is 5a cubed plus 7b squared. Let's have one more example with a given. The quantity of negative 5 plus 8y squared minus z cubed plus 3x to the power of 5 minus the quantity of negative 2y squared plus 6. Again, the first group is the minuend and the second group is our subtrahend. First step again is to make the subtraction sign into addition sign. And then, with the subtrahend, we're gonna change the signs of the terms. Since it's negative, we're gonna change that one into positive. And since this one is positive, we're gonna make that one into negative. Only applicable for subtrahend. For minuend, just remain untouched. So if we're going to rewrite it again, it will look like this. Okay, so the minuend did not change at all, while the minus sign becomes the plus sign, and the subtrahend or the signs of the subtrahend were changed into its opposite sign. Now let's proceed in doing the solution. So first is we need to copy the minuend, but we need to properly check if it is already in alphabetical order. However, our given is not yet in alphabetical order, so we need to arrange them. First, we need to copy the x, then the y, then the z, and the constant, the number that stands alone, will be written at the last. So we're gonna copy first the 3x to the power of 5, and then after letter x or the variable x, we're gonna have the 8y squared, since after x is the variable y. So we're gonna copy positive 8y squared. And after with the variable y, we're gonna have the negative z cubed. So we're gonna copy again negative z cubed. And lastly, we're gonna copy the constant. Again, constant can be found at the last part of the expression. So as you could see now, we already arranged the expression into alphabetical order. We have x, then y, then z, and then the constant. Next, we are going to copy the addition sign at this part. Make it big so that you could see it clearly. And then we're gonna copy now the subtrahend. So we make sure that we will copy it underneath the minuend and make sure that we will going to write it on the proper place. So we have positive 2y squared. We are looking for y squared. So we are going to write it underneath the 8y squared, since they are the same terms or they have the same variable and exponent. Next, we will copy negative 6. Negative 6 is a constant or a number that stands alone, so it will be written underneath the negative 5, since both of them are constants. Now, let's solve this one. Now, let's have positive 3x5, and it has no same terms, so we're just going to copy it here at the answer part. So again, 3x to the power of 5 will be bring down at this part. Next, we have positive 8 plus positive 2. Since they are both positive, we're gonna add them together and the sign will also be positive. And 8 plus 2 is 10. And then we will copy the common variable and exponent, which is y squared. Next, we have negative z cubed, and it doesn't have any same term, so we're just going to bring it down. So copy negative z cubed. And the last one, we have negative 5 plus negative 6. So both of them are negative, so they are the same sign. So the answer will also be a negative, and we're gonna add the numbers 5 plus 6 equals 11. So the final answer that we have here is 3x to the power of 5 plus 10y squared minus z cubed minus 11. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.